and you can't really understand it. So we got to get out.
Yeah.
Okay. So the UK was a no-go zone because it's...
You don't have a British passport?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a British passport. So it would have been very
Hence
easy.
me marrying him.
So it would have been very, very easy to do that. But the weather is just too inclement for us.
Sure.
So Canada, that's just... when we arrived in Canada, in Toronto one year, it was minus 20 degrees.
Oh,
I was in no ways are we going to Toronto. So it was here or New Zealand. And New Zealand, it rains all the time. So we came back.
We love New Zealand.
New Zealand is very
Love
beautiful.
New Zealand. We've just been there now again. Yes.
We took
Yeah.
our grandkids to see the snow. So we went camper vanning, okay, around the South Island, because that's where all the snow was. And so they got to experience skiing there, and they got to experience a snowstorm, and waking up in the morning and everything white, you know. So it was really beautiful for them. Yeah. So that was.
They are the grandchildren.
So we start at 13, turning 14, and we go right down to 1.
Oh, really?
So we got a lot of grand. We've 4 daughters. We got a lot of grandchildren.
how many?
7.
7, eh?
Yeah.
Productive.
Yeah. Well, it's only
We're
what,
very
1
blessed,
3/4
you know.
each or something like that.
And did you guys come out here to a job, or what did you
No.
come to? What did you...
No, so what we did is we applied for immigration first, okay, and I said when Madiba came out,
Yeah.
okay, I said no, we got 4 years here, and when I had a look at the point system, I had enough points, you see, and
Okay.
at this stage I must have been about 44 years old or something like that. So we applied to come here, and then I put in my application, but while the application was processing, they changed the rules that if you were over 40, it was minus points.
Ah,
So I didn't have enough points. So then I thought, okay, we'll try again then, and we'll say we're coming on what was called a 457 visa at the time.
Okay.
We could open a business. So because we were running Tidy Files back then, okay, we put in that we were going to open a business,
and open a branch of Tidy Files.
which we
Was
did.
that the... Oh, so
Which
that
we
was
did.
your... Oh, there you did that. Okay.
We did open a branch. So we
I
had
believe you
Tidy-
actually started Tidy Files.
Yeah,
Okay,
Tidy Files,
interesting.
yeah, Tidy Files there. And then I was running between the two.
And I was running the show back home, so that was a bit. I said to Tia, I can't do this anymore. You know what I mean? It's too much. There's too many staff problems back home, too many staff problems here. We said, let's just shop.
But we'd run it for about 2.5 years. So in that time, we had the qualification to do it.
Sure.
We had opened a business, we employed Australians,
Okay.
so it was fine. Okay, we met all the criteria.
Sure.
Because you've got to have a business for X number of years or whatever. But we met the criteria. So we sold the particular Tidy Files here
Okay.
locally. Okay. And concentrated over there. At that stage, okay, our youngest daughter didn't want to come across. Was that no?
Oh, she was still in South
eldest,
Africa.
Eldest.
Eldest.
See, our girls were all meeting boys now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, from school, and so we decided, well, Claire said, Mum, I can't leave Jay. Then it ended up Claire wanted to leave more than anybody, and she left Jay. And she came over here, she left him for about 6 months, married
So
him.
what we got is we got the immigration for
Yeah.
everyone here.
Okay.
So all the kids were on our particular
Only
ticket.
once you'd sold the business, mate.
So we opened
Oh.
the particular business. They qualified in the particular
Right.
business of
Okay.
being here, and we got the immigration.
Okay.
Everyone, all the four girls, Louise and I. So we knew that we had to, and you've got 5 years then from the date of granting to get here and settle.
Okay.
5 years. So but the kids didn't want to. Claire
Cut
didn't
their
want to
toes.
come because she had met Jason and everything like that. She didn't want to come. So we had this particular company going here with
And
no,
the girl could work for us back home. as
yeah,
well.
with no option then of Claire wanting to come. So I thought, well, maybe that's lost. So we sold the particular business.
Yeah, anyway,
Wrong decision.
long
there.
decision. We ended up having to reapply for our immigration.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we had to go and live in
ran out.
London for 8 months.
Oh, because you hadn't then
Oh, we've
finalised
been
it.
through a nightmare.
We didn't come here in that 5-year period.
Oh, I see.
Oh, we've been through a nightmare getting into this place and cost us a lot.
Yes, let's order.
Yeah, what can I get you all?
Oh, the cost is outrageous. Yeah. And
Have something to eat. So,
No, we've eaten, thank you.
What are you going to have? What happened is that before the kids' visas expired,
yeah.
Claire decided she didn't want anything more to do with South Africa.
Okay.
So she wanted to come, so much so that at that stage she was married to her husband.
Oh, right.
Okay, and she said to her husband, okay, I'm going to go over there and you come when you've got your particular visa.
Ah,
This was Jay. So the twins, okay, and Claire then came in the thing. The youngest daughter, she didn't want to come.
she
Didn't
believed
want
it would go right. The ANC would take
she-
over and
typical teenager.
Yeah,
Yes,
she believed it would
everything
come
and,
right.
did all their little things.
So they came across,
Yeah.
okay, and they came across on time. And because they were across, we then decided, okay, let's sell tiny files, but you can't just find a buyer for that
Yeah.
type of business, you know. We had one good offer, which was 18 million rand,
Gee.
and we
Yeah.
turned it down.
Was this the one in South Africa?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Got an
Gee.
offer of 18
And why
million.
didn't you take it?
Well, it was. We had to work for them like forever, and it
okay.
was, a lot
Another
of it
4
was in
years.
shares and everything like that.
Sure.
So
Anyway,
we turned that one down
which we regret.
very much.
Yeah,
Very, very much.
because we got very little. after
Anything
that.
for it after that. Nothing.
Nothing after that. No.
And then you sold the one year too.
Yep.
Well, this one had been sold.
Oh, it had been sold.
Prior to the girls' arrival. That's why I said that was the wrong decision. Because had they held out, had we held out, then they could have come here and
Of course.
run it. And,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to travel across
No,
so
sure.
often, and
Yeah.
so it was.
So have
Anyway, I got
you-
enough
have
points,
you
you know,
folks-
and we went to London,
Brilliant.
stayed there for a while.
And have you started a business here?
Yes.
What are you doing here? Tell me.
So we arrived here on
Yeah.
Christmas Day 2004
Okay. Gee.
to surprise the kids.
So that took 10 years for you from the time, that 4-year
Yeah.
honeymoon period, 10 years wait,
Yeah.
all this
Yeah.
drama.
That's
Amazing,
great. All
yeah.
that particular
Yeah.
time. So 2004.
The kids didn't know we were coming Christmas Day, and we arrived for their lunch. So where are you having? No, we're having it at Halia. Dad and I arrived with all presents for the kids and loved
Lovely.
it.
It was a good surprise for them. So Louise was reading the paper and she came across a business, okay, which said, okay, there's a day spa for sale,
Oh,
and there's a massage and
No, it
beauty,
said a natural therapy.
natural therapy.
Natural therapy. So I said to Ted, this looks interesting because one of our daughters is a beautician and one is a hairdresser. So I said, Ted, come, let's go and look at it. And we invited the children around that evening. Should we? Because we're very much a family-orientated business. So I said, let's go and look. So I made them all fricadelles so we could have hamburgers. Come and have hamburgers. You know? And we went off to, the kids took one look at this place. And they said, oh, this is a renovator's dream, Mom.
Walk away.
Walk away now. Let's just
Too
turn
much work,
around
yeah.
and walk away now. Yeah. So I said, you know what, Ted? That's the place for us.
Really?
Yeah.
so tell us, are you the chief monsieur at the...
I was.
I was.
I was.
I'm going to tell you, the company was defunking. I was throwing in the towel.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, I'm over this place. The work, the this, the that.
And there's no return at all.
There's no return. I feel I'm working 9 a day.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, we're going to call it a day here. And he said, no, wait, just give me, we'll just try. So he found a massage class. He took a 2-week course. He sat on his computer, learned all about the body.
Gee.
Read every book in the library.
For 3 years, did 8 massages a day.
You're joking.
This guy had nothing to give to
Worn
me.
out, totally
Eventually,
worn
I
out.
said to him, this
But
is
the business then just grew from there.
Brilliant.
Eventually, I said to him, this is the end. I'm out of here. I can't handle you. I can't handle the business now. So I said, no, okay. We've got people in now. We have 65 therapists. What? And
Amazing.
25 staff.
You're joking. Gee.
And a warehouse. And 3 shops.
Yeah.
Are they in your area where you live?
Yes.
All just within 15 minutes of one another.
brilliant.
And we've got a
We do
warehouse.
such a variety of things, okay? It's very interesting because we sell crystals, you know,
Okay.
we sell gemstone jewelry,
Okay.
we sell aromatherapy products,
We sell herbs.
we sell...
Terry goes
this-
to Arizona once a year. I go to Bangkok
Bangkok.
to do jewelry buying. You know, for semi-precious stones. Yes. So
it's
So
a very
happily settled.
Yeah, I'd say happily settled.
no,
but
heart's
we're
full at
settled.
home.
Do you come back to South Africa at all? Just occasional
You know,
visit?
Yeah, Louisa's still got family. I've got no family
Okay,
there.
okay.
Okay. I went back twice.
Right.
Once to say goodbye to my father, stepfather, and once to bury him. My mother had already died. Okay. But when I went to bury him, okay, I mean I had to worry about his insurance,
Yeah.
and worry about the banking account, and worry about this. And
Winding
that,
up
and
the
other
estate,
thing.
all that sort of stuff, yeah.
And the service level had dropped so much. Okay, and it was so frustrating. I said, I'm never coming here again. Never.
But then I got you there. We went home.
Last year.
Because you've got family.
Yeah, my brother's
Okay.
my boots.
That's it. It's nice to hear that.
Yes.